Okay, hello. I am the Youth from Longington. Tonight we're playing some Shining Force CD. Now these were Shining Force games for the Game Gear before they were compiled into a double pack for the Sega CD. One of the earliest re-releases I can think of. The updated re-release sort of thing. I can't think of too many times before this that there was a package of re-released games for a CD console. Alright, to be fair, there was a bit of a trend of putting, like... I had a CD with Columns and Streets of Rage on it, for example. But... these are from a different system. Anyway, I look forward to welcoming you all into the land of Red Book audio and animated cutscenes. I'm also making my social media posts. You know that Twitch doesn't have a category for Shining Force CD. Only for the Game Gear games. So that's weird. Well, it's weird to me. Twitch's categories are based off Moby Games' catalog. Moby Games is where I stole that lovely box art from down there. So they definitely have Shining Force CD listed. That does remind me that I want to show off the box art in slightly higher quality before we get started. So I'm gonna do that once we get over there. And when I say over there, I mean over into my... into my lair of the tall games window, because this is a large game. A tall game, if you will. Oh, damn, that rocks. Okay, Star Trader. Yeah, that figures. Man, that jams. Like a Zyzian Spirit tune. It's definitely got something to it. I'm not sure it needs more dogs. That's more of a, that's more of a Breath of Fire thing, I think. Lurking sound off. Okay. That's fine. Oh, no. You've taken it too far, guys. Sound like they're rolling a drum set down a hill. But yeah, it is nice, relaxing. We're gonna relax, and we're just gonna level up our force, and egress, and then level up our force again, and then egress again, and then we're gonna level up a little more, and then we're gonna egress. So don't expect us to actually go anywhere tonight. Alright, let me go over here. And, oh, that fucked up. Hold on. I tried doing a thing where I, like, connected the size of the chat window to the size of... Well, it's not really important, but I'm not sure it really worked. Anyway, like I said, I wanted to show off the box art a little better. And specifically, I wanted to compare the box art between versions. Here is that lovely American box art. And I don't know who the fuck these people are. This man appears to have a cardboard cutout of a sword. He's bringing his emergency backup brother. And... I don't know, I think this lady's being obliterated by space lasers. Europe got the same art. But here is the art of the Japanese version, which actually looks like a fucking Shining Force game. And I assume that if you put this on shelves in the 1990s... Oh, hell. Well... the chat's a little cut off right now. It'll stop being cut off when we're playing the game, I hope. Anyway, I assume if you would put that art on shelves in the 1990s, you would have had, like, a riot on your hands. Like, people would have actually killed you to death. Because you did... Ooh. Oh no, my ears. Hold on. I gotta change my priority. I tried putting myself in the chat group, and I'm not sure that it actually worked out. I did my best. I've been trying to solve certain problems. Anyway, let's get the game up. No, hold on. Chat needs to be... Okay, I think that's actually fine. So, Shining Force CD from Sonic.
Software planning.
Yeah, that. Please enjoy voice acting.
A fierce battle with Dark Dragon ensued when the Runefaust army invaded.
Look, it's our
With the
guys.
heroics of Max and the Shining Force,
Some of them.
Dark Dragon was defeated.
I don't know who that robot is. We sure didn't have a robot in the Shining Force. I recognize Xylo, though. Hey, man. How's it going?
The victors returned to their normal lives, vowing for renewed peace.
Those are words.
Some disappeared, some left for further adventure, and some returned to their homes and families.
Some died because they were 280 years old.
And Anri returned to her kingdom as the Queen of Guardiana.
Is that how you pronounce
With
that?
help from Ken, Luke, and Lo, they rebuilt the kingdom from the ashes of the Runefaust invasion. The story begins 20 years after.
20 years have passed, and now... Presented by Sonic. It's rare that you get a game personally presented by Sonic the Hedgehog. So, you're interested in the legends of the Shining Force. To awaken Queen Onrei. I've been saying it Anri. Still reading the book two plus generation. I think this is a different girl. Lug went on an expedition with his force. So here's our first weird naming retcon. Luke is Rug, who I honest to God would have pronounced to like Rug and Lug. Wow, what happened next? You're here for a Shining Force book? Here it is. We're gonna read, we're gonna back up to a cartridge, I guess. Towards the Root of Evil, the first book. I'll get it for you, just a second. Here it is. What's the hero's name in this tale? Now, last time we had Mazizi, but that's because the original hero's name was Max. And I've been thinking about the change from Luke to Rug to Lug. And I've decided. This is Mox. You know, knock off Max. Hello, Suzaku. There seems to be no rug or carpet emoji. Oh no. You can't pull the rug out from people. Mox. Cool name. What difficulty level do you want? Oh my god, easy. I guess we'll do normal. We'll be normal people on a normal difficulty level. A little tough. Good. No, that's not what I said. Now let's enjoy the story together. Queen Onrei! Messengers from Cyprus have arrived at our... I'm sorry, it became French all of a sudden. Messengers from Cyprus have arrived at our gates. What? What do they want with us? I don't know who this, like, Playmobil figure is. Your Majesty, they are barbarians. They only bring trouble. Shouts and a clash of armor echoed from the palace gates. Wait here until you are summoned. I've waited long enough. Come on, let's go see Queen Onrei. I invoke the Bolt spell. Level 3. Oh, excuse me. Flashing lights warning on this, apparently. I didn't realize. Idiots. Now that they're out of the way, where's the Queen? Halt in the name of the Queen! Ken bravely... Ken? Wow. He kinda glue up. Ken bravely stepped forward to guard his queen. How rude. In Cyprus, we have a much different idea of courtesy. Allow me to demonstrate. Dan Tom, Frabel. Are those magic spells or the guys with you? Grr. You think you're a match for me, old man? Let's find out. You Guardiano wimps will grovel before the forces of Cyprus. Ken, low, enough! Oh, that's low? Jesus Christ. Good sir, please pardon my knight's rudeness. I am Onrei, Queen of Guardiana. What is your message? Your apology is accepted. I am Woldol. I am Wooloo, a lord of Cyprus. Our king, Edmund the Reluctant, well, that's a name, sends this. I'm gonna be going that's a name a lot, aren't I? A token of friendship. As Andre opened the small jeweled box, a black fog engulfed her. Queen Andre, someone get a healer! No! Lo, that's you. You were the healer. A mere healer will not help your queen. Queen Andre rests in an eternal sleep. Only King Edmund can awaken her. As long as you obey us, we will let her live. Man, Andre's not even on the forest anymore and she's getting ganked. I feel so bad for her. With those words, Woldo disappeared in a cloud of smoke. Guardiana sent its best warriors to Cyprus to kill Edmund and save their beloved queen. Yeah, King Wolololo. The army sailed away and was not seen again. Oh, they were a true shining force. They got on a boat and immediately wrecked it. It's been over a month since our forces left for Cyprus. We haven't heard a word. They were our best and bravest warriors. If they have lost, maybe Guardiana has lost too. Then we'll have to obey the barbarians? There's no one else to send. Oh my god. Ken, don't pulsate like that, please. Wait! Lo, we've decided to go after the Lost Warriors. Is that you, Ruth, the son of Lug? And who do you mean? What do you mean, we? Given the, yeah, Mr. Mustache is low. But Ruth... I don't know how... Should I be pronouncing this loose? Watch this! Ruth whistled. Hey, look! Shade, how's your father, Hans? He's fine. He wanted me to come because you'll need an archer. Who's that big monk? He looks like old Gong. Gong is my uncle. He told me of your bravery. He taught me everything I know. My name is Sig. And here's Wendy. Are you going too? Of course. You don't think I'd miss out on all the adventure, do you? Apis! My son, you are not going. It's much too dangerous. Apis? You named your son Apis? On purpose? Please, Father, you know I can handle a sword, and Queen Henri needs us. And you want to save Lug, right? Your father, right? Alright, I won't stop you. Wait, Apis is a girl? Oh, okay. Who is this stranger you've brought with you? Ken, I'm honored to introduce our leader. He's not from Guardiana, but he helped us plan our adventure. Something about your eyes. You remind me of my old friend, Max. No, those days are behind you now. We are the new Shining Force. Get out of our way, old man. And Mox will guide our way. Legally distinct from Max. We're ready to follow him to Cyprus. With your consent, of course. They're old enough, and they're our last hope. I've decided to go with them and help save Queen Henri. So, Mox and the Shining Force sailed for Cyprus. They didn't know danger lay in wait for them just beyond the horizon. They are very striking, aren't they? The portraits have a real... they've got that anime flair, yeah. 1 week later, on the high seas between Guardiana and Cyprus. Not much of an adventure so far, eh, Apis? It's pretty quiet, alright. Hey, where'd that glowing ball come from? Parallax scrolling! So this is the great shining force that will save Guardiana. Won't Wodo be scared when I tell him? You're just a bunch of kids. Don't underestimate them, wizard. It might be the last mistake you ever make. We had to go run back to the other side of the ship and line up. Alright. So let's see, we've got, is there an options menu that I can access real quick? I want to check on this. Map, quit, speed... Not really. Okay. Let's see, we've got Wendy, attack 15. She's got a power stick. Jesus, already? Alright. Here's Apis. Can we get a look at her? Attack 25, power speed. Okay. We cannot possibly be keeping this shit. This is like tutorial mission stuff or something. I'm just gonna carefully roll out. We're gonna do some fighting. We may have to, egress out. I love the little bloop, 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 bloop noise when they walk. A 15% land benefit on a boat in an ocean. You are too old to have time to play it. That's a shame. Ah yes, Knitty. Alright, let's get some levels on our main character. And possibly Shade. He really looks like a... They do look like kids. I kinda love that. Jim Henson's shining babies. One of the big appeals of Shining Force 2. What was one of the big appeals? Whoops. I just killed the wrong person. Which one is Gonzo? That's a good question. Oh, you get 10 experience just for casting it. Okay. Which one is Gonzo? I'm gonna say... Shade, probably. Oh, that is a child in wizard robes. Apis is just straight up, you know, a centaur. I had finished Shining Force 1 in the past. Like, before I played the GBA version. I hadn't finished the GBA version, but I had finished Shining Force 1. I've never finished Shining Force 2. I don't think I've ever gotten out of, like, the first chapter or two. Well, Ruth is carrying on the legacy of Luke. Big, meaty thumps. That's what we're getting out of this. Okay, Sieg. Heal this centaur. Heal the right person this time. Gong's nephew. He did refer to Gong as his uncle. So. Sieg looks like the dude from Suikoden. And in spite of being one of the few people in the world who own an American copy of Shining Force 3 Book 1, I've never actually gotten through the first battle or two. Because I kept losing. I was literally that bad at strategy games. I'm feeling a lot more confident about it now. The main thing about Shining Force 3, oh shit. I got doubled. The main thing about, try BizHawk. I'm serious on this. I have been amazed at how many problems BizHawk is solving for me. Like, it's just... It emulates everything in ways that it wasn't doing for me ages ago. I don't know how the fuck it's working now, but... Anyway, the big thing about Shining Force 3 to me, the thing that scares me the most about it, I guess, is that there's a friendship system. Your characters will become friends as they fight together, and you'll get buffs, and those stat buffs are, you know, pretty important. Except, if anybody dies ever, you immediately lose all of the you immediately lose all friendship with everybody on the force. If a character dies, they are no longer your friend. Exact same thing, because in Super Robot Wars, I never die. It's really hard to die in Super Robot Wars. I cannot get him anywhere useful. Okay. Stand behind Wendy. Yeah, stand behind the mage and shoot arrows. That's... Suspect I can manage it these... I'm feeling a lot more confident after beating, the Game Boy Advance version of Shining Force 1, yeah. The long-range flashes, but yeah, this game has not been gentle with the flashing. I should put up some kind of warning in a bit. Citation needed to someone who has a hell of a time with original Oh, yeah. Okay, admittedly, the older games are harder. Oh, I've lost the first battle already! Is that a game over? Mox, you're exhausted. Relax and plan your next move. We are somehow back on land. Yeah, I died. Promotion! Turn from a baby into an adult. That is what happened. While the explosion sound. Alright, can we talk to any of our members? Gong taught me that there's a time to fight and a time for peace. Yeah, welcome to Shining Force CD. I'm Ruth, a strong and loyal warrior. I won't let you down. Your haircut is atrocious. With my father's blessing, I offer my skill as an archer. I'll blow them! My father gave me his spears. Alright, yeah, there's no way we're keeping this equipment. That's killing me. Change. Change what? There are no replacements. Oh, okay. I guess let's get out there and try again. Oh man, this is just like, Shining in the Darkness. Yeah, our main character's canonical name is Nick, and he has never fucked in his life. Disappointed you by not having a world map. That seems to be like the main thing that people complain about. Yeah, is that there's no world map. Yeah, they didn't tell people it was a Game Gear game. In fact, I wanna... When this battle's done, I wanna pull this up. When I get control of my characters again. Ruth is taking damage. Just absorbing shots to the face, this boy. Alright, so I want to pull this up, in the background here. It's the back of the box to Shining Force CD. Join the Shining Force in their struggle, blah blah blah. Combines the best of the Shining Force series. Indeed, 4 complete role-playing adventures with 50 battles all on one CD. See, that makes it sound like it's some kind of compilation of the Shining Force games released previously, like Shining Force 1, maybe Shining Force 2. No, it's the Game Gear games, which I don't think the US even got. Yay! Sword of Hylia. Someday I'll find out what the Sword of Hylia is. Is anybody gonna level up anytime soon? It's only Sword of Hylia. That's fair. Apis is now level 2. Hit points up 2, attack 1, defense 2, quickness 1. The messages are pretty quick. I would slow them down, but I would kind of prefer not to, almost. Defeated. That should be, yeah, that's a level. Hit points 1, attack 1, quickness 1, 90 coins. It's okay. It's a decent level. Go stand in the middle of the deck and attract enemies. A boss rush bullshit chapter. Doesn't Shining Force 2 also have a boss rush bullshit chapter? Like, post-game? I remember people talking about that. Map, okay. One thing I do know is that Shining Force 2 2 has the ability to rename your characters. And I'm strongly thinking about taking name suggestions. If I can get like 30 name suggestions. Hit points 1, MP 2, attack 1, defense 1. Okay. My goal here is to get all the characters to level 3. It may take a while. Dibs on Peter? Oh no. I'm gonna get all of the names and I'm gonna put them into a randomizer and I'm gonna draw them out that way. Your gender may change uncontrollably. You may hate the character you become. Character you will need to name Gamera. You can submit Gamera, but I'm afraid that I will not be naming anyone specific, any particular name. Ouch. Oh, you can just stand there and cast fire on him. The Bob Horse. I mean... It's cute that you all are trying to find the stupid loopholes in this, but it's supposed to be fun, so fucking cut it out. You're not, like, doing, product testing here. Oh good, Ruth woke up. And Cygnus. Good work, Sig. Alright. Why is he jabbing with a quarter? Because that's... Don't you poke things with a big stick? I figured that's just what you do. You walk softly and you poke things with a big stick. Anyway, maybe I won't do, like, try and rename the force after all. It may be too big of a hassle. Oh. That sucked. I am trying to, oh, our main character's asleep. I'm trying to get Sig to heal up Wendy, but the controls are very, responsive. Extremely responsive. I have to slow down my button presses. Sig becomes the first character to get a 2 on level up. That's nice. Our first time seeing the number 2. And Ruth is level 3. We immediately get another 2. Now Shade just has to catch up, just like Hans. There we go, level 2. Attack 2, okay. Shade does feel more useful than Hans, though. That said, I think we're gonna egress out and try to catch up our stragglers to level 3. I suppose that there's like shopping. No, okay. Well, let's make a quick save. And get back in there. You're gonna hear a lot of this tune. Alright, Sieg needs levels. Apis needs levels. Bruce doesn't really need levels. Shade needs levels. Oh, and Mux needs a level. Okay, everybody's... More people are level 2 than I thought. I didn't realize you could do that. Alright, poke him. Do it. 7 points of damage when we hit him in the ding-dong with a staff. Good work. It's nice to have a centaur on our team that can let us down just as hard as Ken and May did. I'm so glad. You let me down now. You let me down, 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 down. And Wendy gets the kill, okay. Anyway, it's $1.25 staff, really. Thing's expensive. Or a stick. Oh, on fire, okay. That happens twice, we're dead. This puts us to sleep, we're probably dead. No? Okay. There we go. That wasn't a level. Okay. Falling asleep, yep. That's gonna get us killed. Oh well. It's not like we're losing much when we die at this point. We're getting our coins right back. Incubus is pretty good when she hits. Now, don't be the Incubus. It's the Incubus. He sets us on fire. We die. Okay, cool. So far, I've gotten the main character killed twice. Where do I see the party money supply, actually? I have absolutely no idea. Oh well. Alright, here we go again. This time, preferably without being set on fire and getting killed. Did I say I was feeling more confident? I lied. I lied so hard. Just cluster up. Take it slow. I only just realized what you meant about, like, the transitional bubbles. Those, like, little light points that appear when we're racing between scenes. I think it's supposed to mimic, like, motion blur. The long-range soda. That works, too. Level 3! Attack +2. Oh. Okay. Getting good attack buffs. On Shade somehow. Maybe Shade will be useful. Breaking the curse of Hans. Here comes the Incubus. Oh, going for Sieg. Okay. You can do... Okay! I didn't realize he could do that. Level 3, hit points 2, MP 1. It's a standard level. The heal spell is now level 2. Oh, that's nice. That'll help. I'm just gonna move out of the way. Oh, you're going after the heaviest armored warrior on the 4th. And putting them to sleep. Okay. Why do bats make you sleepy? Concussions. Level 3, hit points 1, MP 1, attack 1, defense 1. One of everything. Cool. Keep doing that. Don't get set on fire and die, anybody. Wendy's still asleep. Ruth is awake. You stand over here and... No? Okay, that's fine. Level 4! Another 2 for attack. That's... rapidly rising. You could, but I'd rather you pull back and heal yourself. Bonk. But did not fall asleep. I say, tempting fate. And somehow not immediately paying the price. Let's just take out this Incubus. I don't really want him flying around setting people on fire. Well, everyone is at least level 3, so I did what I set out to do. That's tonight's goal accomplished. Mother, stop setting people on fire, you flying naked son of a bitch! Symbolizes his wiles. More like his willy. Alright. He gets to take out a bat. Skeek. Skeek. Mox whiffs completely. Nice work. Wendy's awake now. You can see his shoulders have turned the other way. Huh. Ruth's just hoovering up the experience. Yeah, alright. Whiff. That's okay. We'll just use our main character to kill him. There we go. Yay! 49 experience. Okay. Heal yourself again. Level 4. Good. Hit points up 2, MP up 1. Well, hit points is a fine gain. Wendy is the one who is not really picking up anything, and that's because she's kinda not very fast. And also likes to spend these battles asleep. So, let's back some folk off. And let Wendy do something. Assuming our hero doesn't die. Bat poisoning. You know what? It's a bat. Can you just hit it with a stick? Nah, let's set it on fire. There we go, now Wendy's level 3. I'm a little concerned putting our hero out front a bit, but I think it'll be fine. Yeah, that guy's running. That guy is legging it. We do not have the magic to heal. Well, I think Mox can stand back and let the rest of the force handle this. Dark Mage, 20 hit points. Let's see if we can kill this dude off. 11 points of damage. And Shade gets the kill. Okay. There we go. I think we're prepared. You may be fine warriors, but you will never see the shores of Cyprus. Join me now in death. He just suicide bombed our ship. He's gone and took half our hull with him. Everybody overboard. Swim for that island over there. Truly, we are the real Shining Force. Our boat fucking exploded. Yay. So that was 1 hour for the first battle. Mox, come on, Mox, snap out of it. Look, everyone, he's okay. We've lost all our supplies and weapons, but we survived. Hope we don't run into any Cyprus soldiers. Stop, let me go. You're too pretty to stay here in the Miniom wilderness. Miniom? Miniom? Yeah? I think I'll take you back to Cyprus with me. No, I'll die first! Stop right there, you Cyprus pigs! Please get me out of here. This is none of your business, stranger. Leave before you get hurt. Arm yourselves, everyone. Search the ground. Use rocks, sticks, anything. Okay. What do we have now? Item? Nothing. Go, girl. Give us nothing. Nothing. Do I have to actually search the ground? And pick up sticks and shit? Yes. Oh, okay. Well... medical herb. Okay, I can't kill people with a fucking herb. Wooden sword. Okay. Club. Wooden staff. Is it where they're facing or where they're standing? I don't know. I think it's where they're facing. Wooden stick. Wooden staff. That's for Wendy, who I can't get to. Figures. Wooden arrow. Okay. Monsters, like, what are they doing? Yeah. Okay, let's see. You don't have any equipment. Cool, great. Does it just not have a search command in place? Apparently not. Which means I've searched everything here, so... Okay, what do you have? Club. You can't equip that club, so... Who's a club user? Club is an axe, okay. Equip the wooden stick. Okay, that's something. Yeah, I'm doing my best. I just gotta fumble around with my equipment a while, I guess. Eventually those goblins are gonna come down here and try to whip me in the ass, but... Not yet. Alright, you can search that. Can you search anything else? Medical herb. I don't really... Sure, whatever. And Mox has nothing to equip, so... Oh well. Yeah, she's got the staff, which... Luce has the wooden sword. Okay. Yeah, I was expecting it to show up in the item command, but it wasn't, so I had to... Anyway, excuse me, that is Mox Pearl. Ow. What happens if I just... He just punches them. That's kind of funny. There we go. Give him the sword. Shade is level 5! Pretty brisk leveling there. Sieg not really, hitting high in the weight class, but... Anyway, now that we, have equipment... I'm pretty sure everybody has equipment except, Wendy. And she's gonna take a little while to catch up. so... Who is fine unarmed? You're right, that's true. I never actually found a stick for Sig. But anyway, now that, everybody's pretty much armed, hop out. It may be wiser to retreat and yeah, it is. Yep, Sig's got nothing, but that's fine. There we go. Okay. Apparently Sig couldn't equip the wooden staff. Maybe the stick? I don't know. I don't know what Sig uses. Mox also needs to sort, just... Right. Right, yeah. Good. Okay. Let's save and then get back out there. Actually win this time. Gong is the only fully unarmed one. Alright, everybody up the beach. Everything zips by so quickly. A little bit of damage there. Let's pick up the spare. Bonk. Yay, defense! I'll stay alive! Games Workshop didn't try to hit Sega of America for Sword of Haya. Why is that? Shortened to Scavin. Oh. Just call them scavs. Nothing has ever called their shitty, unwantable little creatures scavs. It's fine. Anyway, are these actually called scavengers? Because I keep thinking I see a T in there, but it keeps flashing by too fast. Hold on. Oh, it's got a weird little thing on top of the G. That's why I was reading it wrong. You've got a middle sword? Can I have your shit? Shade is inexplicably extremely useful. Oh, look at the little baby face goblin. Oh, ow. Okay, well. What I thought his shoulder as a big poofy cheek. He looked like he was chewing bubble gum. Shade took the fact nobody likes Hans personally. I can see. Hi, rat person in hammer pants. I am comfortable with Apis' level of tankiness. It feels good, it feels satisfying. Wendy is gonna get attacked in seconds, I'm sure. Okay, everybody's just going after App. Never mind. Bonk. Apis, you're good. Just stay there. Polka Goblin. Poke the rat. I'm really feeling like this is going to be a slower game, in spite of the faster speed. Like, I'm feeling a need to hang back a little more. Be a little more careful. Oh shit, you can clobber. Wendy, learn freeze! Why are you two, like, chasing each other around like fucking Tom and Jerry over there? What are you doing? Series promotes being more defensive as the series goes deeper. That's going to be a problem because I'm not usually very good at being defensive. I usually just charge in going, "Ah!" and slapping people with an axe. Or a spear. I like spears. I prefer spears. Spears are probably my favorite weapon in fantasy. Fantasy fiction sort of things. So, you know, the Three Kingdoms really caters to me. Let's hit him up with freeze. You can crit with magic? Apparently so, yes. Awesome. Good to know. Been watching a review of Moto Monogatari. That's the thing that is Puyo Puyo, except it isn't. Okay. I thought I knew what that was, but I wasn't sure if I did. Oh god, I forgot about the really buff Bara Blue Dwarves. Look at the size of that axe. Alright, let's... Cool sprite, you do damage. Him big, though. You can't deny him big. Oh my gosh. Okay, Wendy. You must be the Shining Force from Guardiana. We never expected to see you in Minium! Ah! Are you alright? What an awful experience. I'll be fine, but that was close. They say they're from Guardiana. Guardiana? You must be the Shining Force. You may be Minium's last chance. Cypress knows of you, but didn't think you'd come this way. So Wololo and his army invaded our island. I'll do anything to stop him. May I join you? Cray the Mink has joined the Shining Force. It's nice to have a mink around the place. They're soft. My brother is brave and strong. He will serve you well. Before you leave, stop in the village and rest. We have a fine shop where you can buy new equipment. Oh, thank goodness. Is my entire force gonna be, like, trailing behind me everywhere I go? That's very funny. Over to my shop, look around. No special deal, okay. Let's sell off all of this wooden bullshit. Wait. Let me check what he actually has in stock first. Everything I need. Okay. Why is a leather glove the most expensive thing you sell? Who are you expecting to buy this? Michael Jackson? Yeah, maybe arm up and then sell. Iron arrow. Shade is clearly carrying the force, so... Let's see. How about the rod? That's for Wendy. And nobody else. Whoop, nope. Oh. Short axe. As opposed to a tall axe, which is what that dwarf had. Just Ruth. The short sword of being for the hero. God damn. What a boost. Much less useful than in CD. Oh. Okay, well that's interesting to know.
Are you ready to make some bad choices?
Thank you for making the terrible choice of giving me money. But yeah, I kind of assumed that it would be stopping soon. Which is fine. Just for the record. Okay, we've already got an axe. Alright, let's sell off all this wooden stuff that we picked up on the beach. Maybe we should start a career as beachcombers. All this work to pick up all this wooden stuff. And we're just selling it off. Okay, so Trey is level 2. I guess he's a backup healer? Well, let's keep moving. Oh, we should have saved. It's okay, we'll just egress out. We need a ship to get to the Cyprus mainland. The dock is on the far side of Minion Bastion. Cyprus occupies it. We'll have to fight our way through. I have you now! Our goblins fell to this band of mere children? Even so, you are no match for me. That's fine. Hold on. Let me just have a quick glance around. Let me have a quick... Give me my fucking cursor. Alright, we got 2 goblins. Scavengers. And that appears to be it. Only a few enemies. Town UI is straight out of Shining in the Dark. Yeah, it is. This is the one with Dragon Nukes. No, that's Shining the Holy Ark. There are no Dragon Nuts here. Also Shining Soul, true. Why did it break your heart? One point of damage. Because it quickly became clear there would be no Shining Force strategy games. Pretty much, yeah. You are, in every respect, absolutely hosed if you want a new Shining strategy game. After Shining Force 3, they just stopped. Let's poke this goblin. Very good timing, thank you. You jam a spear into me at that range, I'll make that noise too. Whoa! No, not the same reason as Breath of Fire 6. Shining Force 3 it was too ambitious. For one, it's 3 CDs long. There was a no. Breath of Fire 6 was a mobile phone game. Only in Japan. Oh, huh. Bruce. Max, are you falling behind on the blocking? Is Max wearing like a crown, or is his hair just fucked up? To be fair, Shining Soul wasn't a new direction. Shining Soul was just a follow-up of Shining Wisdom. Good shot. It's nice to have a centaur that can actually connect with things. Oh, you're attacking my monk. Why? Dragon Quarter was really weird because I don't think of it so much as a Breath of Fire game. I think of it as like a prequel to Dead Rising. Like, maybe not in plot, well, certainly not in plot, but in gameplay systems? Oh my god, Prey. That's how hard you're hitting, huh? Hardcore Time Stalkers fan. Yeah, say hi to Silver while you're here. Quick chicken! Speed! Well, you're okay with Shining Soul, but less so towards Exa and Neo. I actually really like Shining Force of Lodoss War. But that's me. I definitely understand. Yeah, I mean Exa, because same developer as Record of Lodoss War. I don't know what it is with game developers and, like, fear of giving fans what they want. Like, most of us just want the same thing. Forever. Over and over again. In mission packs. Protect milk. Protect milk. We got rat milk. Oh boy. Mmm. Probably for the best that I wasn't in the... Yeah, believe me, it is best that I am not in conversation. I should not be allowed to talk to people. So, you know, write that down. Anyway, I wasn't kidding. I largely want the same thing forever until I die. I just want things to stay completely stagnant and unchanging for all time. The autistics... Well, I mean, I am too. I'm not autistic, but... Apparently, Apis is just a machine for putting holes in rats. That's something. The rat perforator. It is good to see my knights actually being knights. Well, yeah, my one knight. Apis is my second highest level character. Maybe I should ease back a bit and let other people suck it up a while. Literally everyone except my healers. Do I have healers? I mean, I've got monks. They're for attacking. Yeah, I don't know if Shining Force CD has any furries in them. I don't know if there's any furries in there at all. Some furries, okay. It's something. Craig, can you, like, gain an experience a little bit? Pretty good damage there. What's the point is to have a video game? Not everything needs furries in it. Yeah. That's a good foot stomping animation. I like that. Attack up too, yay! Singular detox. Okay, in case I ever get poisoned. You got elves, humans, elves, there's a birdman, a centaur. It's the end of the game and there's a catman. I noticed we had Catman all of a sudden. That's interesting. Bruce is level 6, yay! Standard level. I saw a defense too, that's not bad. Pray, honey, is there anybody for you to heal? I guess you can heal the main character. Yeah, pray, honey. Oh no, you're out of MP. You can't heal shit. Stand there a minute. Alright, everybody pull back a little. Now, you know what? Wendy is more useful. Wendy set this man on fire. Oh, a bronze lance. That's nice. And she doesn't level. Dang. You are stronger than you look. I can't believe it. No time to lose. Then there is no time to lose. On to the bastion. Are we gonna get on the cart? With Bastion? Mox, are you prepared for battle? No. Explosion is base. Okay, there a store here? No. We did get that bronze lance. We can hand it over to our single knight. Oh yeah, and we got the we got the Milkies. Let's give that to somebody. Equip. Alright, who gets the protect? I assume the protect milk is a defense raise. Who needs a defense raise? Sig. Is Sig coming with me long haul? I don't know. Well, even so. Who will it be? Oh, okay, well, still, use it on... Defense increased by 2. And we have Quick Chicken for speed. I feel like we saved this. I feel like we saved this. Sieg has a fit. Yeah, everybody here has... I think Cray is already the 13th most useful. Seems like Wendy's speed is driving. You know, you've got a point. Aged, serious Mario without a hat. That is a heck of a thing. Anyway, yeah, Wendy, speed up, please. Take your turns faster. Alright, let's get out of here. We're gonna have to egress a few times, and there's Minium Bastion! We'll have to lower the drawbridge to get in. I used to work at the Bastion. Watch this. I'm here to brief the General on Guardiana's Shining Force. Cray, he'll be glad to see you. Wait here. I have a better idea. You wait here! Cray attacked the dwarf with a ferocious blow. Where the fuck were you keeping that? Can you do that, like, once a century? You traitor, you'll never get away with this. The dwarf blew a whistle. Alright, everybody into the Bastion, let's go. Okay, hold up. We have to go around the side and in, it looks like. Oh, there's our first chest. There's our second chest. Son of a bitch. Okay. You know what? No. We're gonna send Apis over there, and then we're gonna egress out. And then we're gonna come back and do this again. Yeah, there's no towns, there's just fights. My question is this a hollow bastion? Are we playing Kingdom Hearts right now? Is this my sanctuary? Yeah. Great, stand out front and see if you can get killed by a bat or something. This is the other Bastion, the one you don't want to load in because it resets the timeline. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm looking forward to Triangle Strategy. Man, that's a game that would kill me from reading. It's a very verbose game, that one. As I recall, anyway. I played the demo. Oh, did Phantom Brave have actual walk-around towns? I know that... some of them didn't. Oh look, Cray fell asleep. What? Cray? How did you do that? Cray counterattacking in his sleep. There may be hidden depths to you, Cray. Phantom Brave had a walk around home base. Okay, that makes sense. I was thinking of like Soul Nomad for some reason, which just has menu towns. But you can like mug people and try to kill them in the menu towns. So I don't really have a conclusion on that one. You're clipping that, okay. Yes. What is it? Smack you with a large object. God, if only I could. Ark the Lad. Oh yeah. Ark the Lad was pretty walk around. God. I always wanted to get to Ark the Lad 3, because that was the one that sounded, you know, cool and interesting. Because it had, like an entire guild system where you could do quests for a guild. And the last time I had seen that was the Hunter's Guild in Phantasy Star 4. But I got caught up in fucking I got caught up in Ark the Lad 2. And Ark the Lad 2 is like 1,000 billion hours fucking long. Oh, it's just a medical herb? That's it? Oh well. Anyway, when you really want to get to a different game and you feel like you're playing a game just for homework, don't do that to yourself. Never do that to yourself. I should have just started with Ark the Lad 3 if that was the one I cared about, you know? And I didn't. And I suffered because of it. You feel like playing the same? Like playing the Seke series? I strongly disagree. I powerfully disagree. But you know I would disagree. Yeah, Celine, I got into a state in Arc the Lad 2 where, like, the only person who could do any damage to anything was Shu, the dude with the shotgun. He was the only character who was actually damaging anything, so any mission where he wasn't around was just this horrifying slog. Anyway, next time I get control of the main character, we're egressing out and starting this map again. And then we will, play through this and probably end the stream. For now. Possibly. Oh, wait. Egress. You don't need to walk over there to egress. Go, Mox! There we go. Now we got, a hand axe. Who uses those? Bruce. It's better than a short axe. Okay. I guess I feel weird and embarrassed that I am, like, the video game consumer for a lot of people. I feel like I'm pre-chewing food to regurgitate into people's mouth. I hate this metaphor, actually. I hate this metaphor, never mind. Anyway, Celine, we should race. Let's have a race. You play, Arc the Lad 2 or Tactics Ogre, and I will play the original release of Dragon Quest VII, or Dragon Warrior 7, the US version, and we'll see who dies first. It will be death of natural causes, believe me, because those games will take the entire rest of our lives. Like, that's the reason I have every Dragon Quest except 7 on the 2 playlist. Because, if I tried to play Dragon Quest 7, we would be here forever. And then we'd have to go to Disc 2. Like, I promise you, that is several months of game. Easily the longest game I've ever played. Oh, you have a large axe. Oh. 2 points in. Okay. Jade, why are you a tank? He has a 2-act. I don't know, I guess I just... have an attention span? I don't know. I really don't know what to blame this on. Eh. Apis is very slowly going up in experience. It was Keldon who was playing the Long War for like 9 months. Poor Keldon was writhing in misery. To be fair, Keldon installed a mod called the Extra Long War on purpose. The Long War is a mod for XCOM. Like, yeah, if you install something called the Extra Long War on purpose, I don't know what you're expecting. It's gonna be long. This is the game that doesn't end. Anyway, the real answer is, do a no fast travel campaign of Daggerfall. Daggerfall, no fast travel, go. See you in a couple years. Just felt your soul wither, then I'm doing this right. The game begs you to fast travel. It gives you, like, horses and carts and ships and stuff. And you know the reason you fast travel in Daggerfall? Because there's nothing fucking out there. At best, you'll get like a tree or a hill. You'll be like, ooh, a tree and a hill. I wonder what's in there. And inside the hill is the world's largest pile of dungeon spaghetti. Do I need to... I don't think I need more levels on Apis. A stick and $5. Alright, we're heading inside. Yeah, but that's the thing, though. Daggerfall doesn't give a shit if you follow the plot, because the plot is not really the point of Daggerfall. Like, you can follow the plot in Daggerfall, and the game will be happy to show it to you. It's just that if you want to fuck off and do every other thing in the universe, you'll still be doing that long after the plot is over, one way or another. Oh, we've gotten to the point of counter it. Ooh, blocks. I keep forgetting that blocking is a thing in this Shining Force. We have actual defense now. Yeah, I remember, just to, you know, make the point that gamers have always been gamers. I remember someone who was a huge Daggerfall head. Like, they put like thousands of hours into it. And I remember them talking about how shit Morrowind was. Because it was only one island and so much smaller. One can only wonder what they were thinking of, like, Oblivion and stuff. That was you? No, it was not. You were not you were not this particular asshole. I am thinking of a very particular asshole. I knew a lot of really shitty people when I was young. Oblivion purists were definitely bitching about Skyrim. That said, nowadays, they're just modding all these games into each other, so... I'm actually pretty cool with that. Stop spitting dwarves at me. Stop shooting dwarves at me out of a fucking... I'm not actually sure where I'm supposed to be going inside this fort, come to think of it. Wait. Are these guys gonna infinitely spawn? Because if they're just gonna infinitely spawn, there is nothing stopping me from infinitely leveling. And if there's nothing stopping me from infinitely leveling... Oh boy. Anyway, the best Elder Scrolls game is, Battlespire. No notes. No, real, I don't know anybody who will go to bat for Battlespire, come to think of it. Hey, what happened to Cray? Did he die? No, he's right there. Okay. Believe me, this stream will put you back to bed. Bethesda does not love lore demons. Bethesda does not love their own lore. I feel like Bethesda doesn't acknowledge their own lore.
Emotions only exist in your mind, and the world is just as simple as it was when you were a child.
I don't think Cray is ever going to get a level. That's irritating. Meanwhile, Wendy can just stand here and... blast away. So where am I meant to be, anyway? Where am I supposed to be going? There's that chest over there, which I want to run, Apis over towards. And I'm guessing these bowmen or this mage. Yeah, well, I say... Bethesda rarely gives a shit about lore, and I say this as somebody who owns printed copies of every book in Skyrim and several of the Elder Scrolls expansions. I have, like, a big double slip-covered collection of all of those books. I love them. I read them. Someone who plays TSO... Oh, hi, that's me. I fucking love Elder Scrolls Online. I think it's... I unironically think it might be the best Elder Scrolls game. Alright, Cray... God, why are you so useless? Let's park you here. Oh, that's the one that actually remember. You got me! You got me again, Flash! That's me. I'm the Lorehound. Oh, I don't want to... Why am I thinking about another Skyrim stream? I don't even have Skyrim installed. Maybe I should play through Morrowind. Brendan Fraser is going to be in the new Mummy. Yes, Brendan Fraser is in the new Mummy movie. It continues on in that continuity. The continuity of the movies that he was in, not the Tom Cruise movie. I believe one of his co-stars is also going to be in it. I can't remember which one. Install Mogmod. God, does that thing still exist? I would go through Morrowind as a Moogle. Agent Foxface? I mean, you can load Morrowind up with silly mods. Yeah, Rachel Weisz, thank you. That was her name. Death Archer. Oh, is this gonna suck? Nah, we're good. Yeah, no, you don't think I do, like, serious, straight, 100% straight playthroughs of these games, do you? But, yeah, I do love the Elder Scrolls series in general. And I will happily... I'd play Daggerfall here. I'd try to get through Daggerfall. Like, make a serious attempt to follow the plot. The ghost that killed... The incredibly slow... God, what was it? The incredibly slow demon wielding a blunt object or something? And he's just a demon that, like, bats you with a spoon. I fucking remember... I think they made several of those skits. The last I heard, they were trying to kickstart a real movie. And, then I never heard about it again. Yeah, the incredibly slow killer with the horribly inefficient... That's it. What the hell is that? Boost level 2. Oh, okay. You're just speeding up. Maybe try 100%ing the Baldur's Gate... I cannot 100% the Baldur's Gate trilogy. I will never leave certain characters alive. I don't know, I think Daggerfall is... You can get through Daggerfall pretty briskly if you, use a modern source port. Myron kind of deserved Myron does kind of deserve what happened to him. Yeah, Myron... I don't know if Myron deserves what happens to him in my games. So there is a bit in there's a character in Fallout 2, name of Myron. He is an absolute piece of shit. Yeah, he is the inventor of basically turbo meth. He's a real jerk-ass. He's like 16 or something. Has a prostitute addiction. Is generally just a huge heap of crap. There's also a place in the game where you can do brain extractions. You can, for example, take out a brain and put it in, you know, a robo-dog or something. It's a fun little thing because Fallout. I have hacked the machine to extract Myron's brain through his colon in the past. It does not leave the brain terribly usable, but I don't particularly care. So, in my games, it is generally canonical that Myron has his brain pulled out his asshole. Oh, there's another chest up there. Okay. Using his brain, but not for any positive effect. Yeah. I'm just strolling through this level. I kind of wonder if I should be sitting here farming for experience, but we're already taking 1 damage off dwarves, so... well played, that. Pray, please get a fucking level. 1 level, Cray. Cray, I think I actually hate you. My mage is doing more damage than you in melee battle, Cray. Powerful wine! Powerful. Wendy is, however, kind of taking it to the face. I don't like that. Like leveling blue from the start of the game without the payoff of something high-level blue. I wish... I mean, I like the monk class. I love monks. Warrior monks gotta be one of my favorite, archetypes. But whatever Cray has going on is like the opposite of a warrior monk. Like, my dude should be at the monastery transcribing from books. Is Cray gonna make me eat pudding with a fork again? No. Worst comes to worst, I will just leave him on the sidelines for the rest of his natural life. However long that is. Oh, yeah, Apis shouldn't be being used as a pincushion either. That's probably bad. One point of damage! I'm gonna hit you in the titties until morale improves. No, never mind. Apis just... Hot. No. Bad. Spray bottle. Alright, I think Ruth will be fine. But... Cast heal on Wendy. How far off is Prey from leveling? Let me check that. $76, and every 100 is a level, so quite a ways. Alright, Cray, come back down here and punch this dwarf. Not that dwarf. Ow. Points of damage. I just don't know what Cray is for. That's the biggest hit anybody on the forest has taken since, like, the start of the game. Alright, Cray, go hit that dwarf. And heal yourself while you're at it. Alright, he can heal. He is a healer. Maybe I should just be using him as that. But if you're not good in battle, you're crap. Wendy is now level 7. Just do that. I guess I could just spam healing. Oh, what's this? Blaze level 2, we're gonna die. Ouch. Okay. Well, that sucked. Let's eliminate that mage as soon as possible. Nope, we're keeping you alive for Cray. Well, you're so exhausted you have to go lie down and not get punched anymore by magic. Not get magically punched by fire. Ouch. That sucked. You're just chasing him down now. You're mean. Okay, he's dead. I don't care enough to try this again, so. Oh, you're out of MP. Right. Add enough for Blaze, I didn't notice. Just heal one will do. Oh, right! My main character needs healing. I forgot. I actually forgot about that. Alright, let's get them raised up. Expensive egress. Let's heal up. See, it's 20 bucks. Prey is dead. It's not gonna cost much to scrape him off the pavement. Alright, am I going to, keep at this? Yeah, I am. We're gonna take this fortress. Where are we gonna take it? I don't know. We are gonna take this fortress. I will have to actually, focus. I'm switching into tactical mode, which means absolutely nothing. I'm switching into super pursuit mode, and I'm putting my spoiler down. Yeah, I know that, like, the lesson is Prey shouldn't be attacking, but the way I see it, if a character isn't good in battle, they're not worth having around at all. Named Lug, or I have no idea why they did that now. There is a character called Lug. Yes. There is, I know that they reuse, like, dozens of names between Shining Force 2 and Shining Force CD. That was part of why I was thinking about, like, letting people submit names, but I don't think I actually trust anymore, so I probably will not do that. Alright, let's toss a blaze on this wharf. Yeah, we are out-leveling them to the point where, just getting, like, 1 XP per hit. That's my fault. I guess I ground too much already. No, the dude's name was Luke in Shining Force 1. And now it's either Rug or Rug, depending on which cutscene you believe. Anyway, we're just gonna blitz down the castle. Just gonna blitz it down. Top speed. Charge and kill. The people we kill will get up and kill. Dude whose entire personality is axe. I mean, he was also a dwarf. My god, you're level 3. 1 hit point, 1 MP, 3 attack! Holy shit! It is almost as if you can do something. Attack 16. 20, 25, 20, 22, Evan, you are still weaker than my fucking mage. But at least you have a chance now. I mean, I guess I could just give him the power wine. Pow, pow, power wine. Pow, power wine. Pow, pow, power wine. Comes with everything you see here. Yeah, one of my favorite Baldur's Gate 1 characters is Yeslik. And Yeslik's entire personality is dwarf. He's the dwarfiest dwarf that ever fucking dwarfed. He's the fucking placeholder in the creation kit for dwarf, I'm sure. Ever mess with Deep Rock Galactic? I looked at it, but it's no fun. Hey, if you just stay in the doorway. Good dwarf flavor. Yeah, I guess it does. It just seemed like, what if you could shoot in Minecraft? Like... I didn't play it very particularly long. Park your pony butt in the doorway because no one can get through that wide ass. Not uninvited, at least. We get everything? Yeah, okay. Orphaned as a child and raised by Pharaoh Dwarf. Are you talking about Lloyd Symphonia? Yeah, you are. Okay. I keep trying to figure out if, like, I should play Tales of Symphonia, like the PC version, the GameCube version. Should I not play Tales of Symphonia? I don't know. There are many options. Life has many dwarves. Life has many dwarves. Blocked! Jerk. Yeah, no, the fact that they have basically fucked up every single other version of Tales of Symphonia, from what I've heard, is why I was thinking of the GameCube version. Like, I keep hearing that the PC version is just unplayably texture fucked or whatever, and all kinds, I don't know. There are purists. Anyway, it doesn't matter if I'm playing in 60 FPS or not. You guys aren't gonna see it. I don't think my stream runs at 60 FPS. Do I run at 60 FPS? I don't think I do. $720p, 60 FPS. Oh, okay. Well, I guess you guys could see it if I were playing at 60 FPS then. That's kind of interesting to know. I am 720p's tall. Like how Hello Kitty is 3 apples tall. Chop. But yeah, we're just kind of blazing through this particular mission. As long as I don't get careless with my main character again, it'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Cray, you are already out of MP. How are you? You're, I guess, yeah. That's fine. Those Death Archers, yeah, they do. They do hurt. Oh, we got counters now. Good. So much for wiggling him in the gap and having him attack. Obnoxious, but that's strategy RPG 101. Yeah. Like, bottlenecking the choke points is how you play strategy RPGs. Oh man, I'm glad you crit on that one. I was worried. Okay, Cray. Punch this guy. Thank God, you do damage now. Zig. Go ahead and heal the main character. Why did I just stand there? Oh well, I guess you can solo this one, right? Good luck, don't die. I said don't die. Yay! You killed something! Holy shit. Way to go. My monks are just gonna stand around healing each other. Yeah, half an entire level for that. I'm so glad. I'm so relieved. Seeking Trader's palette, yes. Every class in the game uses its own bespoke sprite, but only the one. Well, two if you promote. Ugh. Well, come on out here. Like, every mage character is gonna look like Wendy, just with different colors. Apis, stay parked. Five points of damage. Not bad, not great. Block the attack with your bow. Your wooden bow against my axe, somehow. That's fine. When they got polygon, I remember when they got polygons. Okay, hit this guy. 3 points of damage, very good, very good. Alright, we are almost done with this particular battle, I think. Everybody's working up towards level 8. Here comes Blaze 2. I don't know if this will kill. No, but it hurts. Just gonna fall back a little bit. It's not gonna ruin my life on my own. Well, it feels like it will sometimes. Level 7, yay! Generic plus everything 1 level. Not bad, not great. Ow, headshot. Cray can't heal anymore, so move him aside. Wendy, freeze this man. And that's the map. Be alert and keep your guard up. What a creepy place. Is that so? Who's there? Identify yourself. This is the Bastion of Cyprus. The building's alive? You are an intruder. Retreat now or die. Well, shit, I guess we'll retreat. Alright, that is where we're gonna leave it for the night. Tomorrow is Friday night. So we are going to continue on from here and fight what appears to be a living building. Fine. You are welcome to rest.
Water.
What? You're stopping? See you later, bye! Shining Force CD. Yeah, I always have you folks. I'm always happy to be here. Nobody I particularly care to raid at this time. Whoa, those are some big fucking ears. There's someone called Zoomy VT on the, front page. They have like 500 billion viewers, so I'm not gonna raid into them. But they got like great big friggin' mouth ears. It's great. Anyway, good night, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Yep, that's it. Bye.